नमस्कार, सत श्री अकाल, सलाम, हेलो दोस्तों. वेलकम वंस मोर टू योर फेवरेट यूट्यूब फाइनेंशियल एजुकेशन चैनल stockincome.in. मैं आपका दोस्त आलोक वर्मा और आज फिर हम अपने सफ़र को आगे बढ़ाते हैं वीकली मार्केट आउटलुक की तरफ. सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट व्हाट इज़ माय ओपिनियन एनालिसिस ऑफ दिस वीक व्हिच इज स्टार्टिंग ऑन 20th of February, राइट. सो हमेशा की तरह मेरे एनालिसिस में मैं सब एस्पेक्ट्स को, फैक्टर्स को दो पार्ट में डिवाइड कर रहा हूँ. न्यूज़ और डेटा ड्रिवन फैक्टर्स और टेक्निकल्स दोनों की हम बात करेंगे. देखेंगे क्या हुआ पिछले वीक में, हाउ द लास्ट वीक वाज, व्हाट हैव बीन द फैक्टर्स, व्हाट हैव बीन द न्यूज़, एंड वी लुक एट टेक्निकल्स एंड बेसिस दैट वी ट्राई टू प्रोजेक्ट फोरकास्ट व्हाट इज़ लाइकली टू बी देयर इन द नेक्स्ट वीक. अगले वीक में क्या होने वाला है इसका हम एक अंदाज़ा लगाते हैं इन अ वेरी साइंटिफिक स्ट्रक्चर्ड मैनर. सो लेट्स गो गोइंग. अगर हम न्यूज़ और डेटा की बात करें और उसमें एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है की इंडाइसेस जो हैं. इस वीक में मार्केट्स हैव बीन लार्जली फ्लैट. इफ यू टॉक ऑफ इंडियन मार्केट्स, निफ्टी इज 0.5% अप एंड बैंक निफ्टी इज डाउन 1.03% एंड मेजॉरिटी ऑफ दैट फॉल हैज कम इन द लास्ट 1 or 2 days ओनली. निफ्टी आधा परसेंट ऊपर और बैंक निफ्टी करीब 1% डाउन, तो लार्जली फ्लैट मार्केट. और अगर यूएस मार्केट को देखें तो वहाँ भी स्थिति कुछ ऐसी ही है. 0.28% down S&P 500, Nasdaq 0.6% down. So essentially flat markets. This is what is happening across the world, and that is showing in the Indian markets also, right? FII DII की बात, डेटा की बात करें, so after very long FIIs have been net positive for the week and decently positive. 4,000 करोड़ से ऊपर का उन्होंने खरीदारी की है. DIIs have also been buying 2,736 करोड़, 2,736 crore they have bought. For the month of February so far, DIIs have been hugely positive, 9,188 crore, and FIIs have been slightly negative as of now, around 1,408 crores negative, which means selling. That has come by FIIs. But good to see FIIs starting their buying journey. Good for all of us. Okay. India VIX has increased mildly this week. Actually, it was down for most part of the week, and yesterday, largely there was some jump yesterday and day before. And ultimately it's up by 2.67%, which and registered a closing reading of 13.08% for the week. Now this is still low from historical standards, which means markets seem to be not showing any much movement, especially not on the downside. At the same time, when VIX is so low, it has a tendency to expand suddenly. Suddenly बढ़ या कम हो सकता है VIX, right? So इस केस में ट्रेडर्स को प्रॉब्लम आ सकती है. सो माय सजेशन टू द ट्रेडर्स हियर इज टू बी रिमेन एक्स्ट्रा केयरफुल. मैंने लास्ट वीक भी बोला था, अगेन आई एम सेइंग ट्रेडर्स नीड टू बी एक्स्ट्रा केयरफुल, कीप अ स्टॉप टाइट स्टॉप लॉस, कीप maybe we want to keep your trading positions a little low so that अगर suddenly market expansion, VIX का expansion आता है तो you are not adversely impacted, right? Okay. क्रूड ऑयल एक बहुत बड़ा डिफाइनिंग फैक्टर रहता है वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमी के लिए, एंड एज यू सी द क्रूड हैज स्लिप्ड ड्यूरिंग दिस वीक. इट वाज ट्रेडिंग एट 86.2%, राइट, this week, down 4.04% from the last week reading. Now that is good naturally for India, because Indian market is hugely impacted by crude prices. Indian economy is impacted by crude prices, and crude coming down is good for Indian markets. But the reason for coming down largely seem to be higher stockpiles, and Europe, for example, has had very high levels of storage of gas. They had expected a very harsh winter. उम्मीद था कि बहुत ज़ोर से सर्दी पड़ेगी इस बार. So they had accumulated lot of gas, Europe, sorry, and that has winter has never not been that harsh. So especially in view of Ukraine-Russia crisis, so there was a fear that you might not get enough supply. So they had hoarded, they had stored a lot of gas, and that has now lying unused. It will naturally be consumed over the next few weeks and months, but in the process, their prices are coming a bit down, right? Okay, so and this is also lack of demand, which is a reflection of economic activity. So both the things. Consumer inflation, on this front we have some difficult news now. US consumer inflation, it has risen 0.5%. CPI was up 6.4% from same period in 2022. Now, both numbers higher than expected. See, this is a little unexpected and might cause a bit of concern in the markets. The Fed, we know, has been increasing the interest rates to control the inflation, and inflation was showing signs of coming down. It had come down for many weeks and months now, but it has again risen its head. And this is what the Fed chairman Jerome Powell also said, that if there is, it sounded a bit hawkish there. Last time उन्होंने 0.25% interest rate बढ़ाया था. People thought the Fed may not increase interest rates any further in the next few months at least. मेरा भी ओपिनियन ये है कि शायद और इंटरेस्ट रेट नहीं बढ़ाएं, बट फेड चेयरमैन हैड इंडिकेटेड अगर इन्फ्लेशन कंट्रोल में नहीं आया तो दे माइट हैव टू टेक सम स्टेप्स, और स्टेप्स का मतलब लार्जली होता है इंटरेस्ट रेट बढ़ाना. सो इफ इन्फ्लेशन कीप्स इंक्रीजिंग, we might see another round of increase in interest rates, right? India inflation has also shown similar unexpected trend. After dipping for 2 months, it has gone up this month beyond the comfort zone of 6%, right? So again, similar projection for India. India also increased interest rates. We thought they may not increase any further. I still believe they may not increase any further for some time. पर अगर inflation दोबारा बढ़ेगी और बढ़ेगी, next month भी बढ़ेगी, तो फिर RBI might have to take steps to control inflation, might have to increase interest rates further. We don't know, but interest rate increasing is generally not good for the economy, right? And we don't want that. None of us want that. हर चीज़ का cost बढ़ जाता है. So let's see. बात करते हैं technical factors की. And before we do that, let me put up a standard disclaimer. This video is only for educational purposes. I'm a regular investor and trader in the Indian stock markets, and I do this analysis for my benefit and I share it with all of you for larger good, ताकि आपको भी शायद उसमें से कुछ यूजफुल मटेरियल मिले. At the same time, I'm not SEBI registered advisor. Nothing that I say here should be taken as an advice to buy or sell anything. For that, you must do your own research or consult a SEBI registered advisor, right? Okay. ये है निफ्टी का डेली चार्ट रिसेंट मंथ्स का. अगर हम देखेंगे तो निफ्टी हैज़ ऑल्सो showing some movement, but largely in a range. अगर देखें, this is the candle as you can see on the screen. This is a budget day candle. Now Nifty has been in that range for most part of the month after budget day. Only 2 days it has traded out of that range, and now yesterday again it came back to, on Friday it came back within the same range. So Nifty is showing a very sideways movement, and I believe Nifty could, while the levels are plotted on the screen for you, I feel Nifty could stay between 18,260 on the higher side to 17,400 or maybe even 17,500 on the lower side for this week. अगर निफ्टी ऑप्शन चेन की बात करें तो वी सी द हाईएस्ट इंटरेस्ट रेट एट 18 ओपन इंटरेस्ट एट द 18,000 levels, कॉल साइड भी पुट साइड भी, which means there is a fight or a tussle going on here and neither side is relenting. ना मार्केट को ऊपर जाने दे रहे हैं ना नीचे जाने दे रहे हैं. अगर ओपन इंटरेस्ट की बात करें, बाकी रिमेनिंग ओपन इंटरेस्ट ऑल्सो दे आर नियर द ATMs, राइट? फार ATM पे ओपन इंटरेस्ट बहुत कम है, कॉल साइड पे भी पुट साइड पे भी, बट कॉल साइड पे इंटरेस्ट रेट ज़्यादा है, 87 lakh, 74 lakh, 80.7 lakh, whereas on the put side interest rates in the range of 13.4 lakh, 53, 55, which shows a sideways to slightly bearish bias. Sideways to slightly bearish, right? This is what option chain is telling me as of now. And before we talk of Bank Nifty, friends, let me remind you, we are present not only on YouTube, we are also present on other social media, Instagram and Twitter primarily. So wherein we keep posting a lot of learning stuff, micro learnings, अच्छी सीखने की बातें पोस्ट करते रहते हैं. And we also do a daily market student tomorrow series on Instagram, जहां हम जो दिन बीता है उसकी बात करते हैं, क्या हुआ क्या नहीं हुआ, उसका वर्किंग को डेटा को एनालाइज करते हैं, एंड वी पुट अप अ प्रोजेक्शन फॉर द नेक्स्ट डे, राइट? सो आई सजेस्ट यू टू गो देयर and sign in on Instagram as well. Subscribe to our channel so that you can benefit from this daily analysis as well. Plus there are some beautiful micro learnings that we keep posting very regularly, right? Coming to Bank Nifty, friends, Bank Nifty was going strong, and then from the last few weeks it has gone sideways to now a bit bearish. So Bank Nifty has fallen significantly, especially in the last 2 days, and the red candles are telling you that it has not broken out of the budget day range. So budget day range के अंदर ही है अभी तक, and it has taken a bit of a turn towards downside. So I feel Bank Nifty could look at levels of around 40,000, 39,800 एक technical level है, around 40,000 तक और या 39,800 तक जा सकती है, वहाँ से उसको सपोर्ट ले सकती है. ऑन द हायर साइड बैंक निफ्टी maximum I believe could go to 43,600 but probably it may not break even 43,000. ये वो लेवल है जहाँ से निफ्टी बैंक निफ्टी रिसेंटली गिरी है. So 43,000 or maximum 43,600 I see on the upper side. On the lower side I feel it should get a good support at 39,800 level. So these are my opinion for bank nifty. Also again the bias is slightly bearish, sideways to bearish even on the bank nifty. ऑप्शन चेन की बात करें बैंक निफ्टी की, सो दैट शोज potential of some movement. The highest open interest on the put side is at 41,000 level. That's why I say that could be a good support region. And highest open interest on the call side is at 41,500. So it may not go up so much, more likely to go down, but I don't see, I see more of a sideways movement here also. So that is how Bank Nifty is positioned, more of calls than of puts. And let's see how it really pans out. So friends, that was my opinion and analysis for the week that is starting on 20th of February. I hope you find it useful. Thank you for spending your time on this channel. Thank you for your comments, for your liking. Do remember to subscribe if you still haven't subscribed, and press the notification button so that you do not miss out on important inputs that keep coming on this channel. इसको सब्सक्राइब करें, नोटिफिकेशन प्रेस करें और अपने दोस्तों के साथ, लाइक माइंडेड पीपल के साथ शेयर करना ना भूलें. Till we meet next, thank you. Bye bye. Jai Hind.